at a gathering more than 2,000 years ago. Ananda said, I personally heard the Buddha's request. For a while. Shaha World Three Realms Teacher Sakyamuni Tathagata. This Supreme. Zhang Bianzi. Folk Sentiment. Good Deed. World Knot. Raising Husband. Celestial Poetry. Ingong. Buddha. Blessed One. In the snake-riding absolute mountain of Wang City, he preached with his 12,000 disciples. Say. The disciples were guided by the Buddha, can fly freely in the sky, traveled through many Buddhist worlds. You can see the life and death of all beings in the world. Scenes of death and death. I can hear all beings in the world clearly. All kinds of sounds. Know what is in the hearts of all beings in the world. Remind yourself and other sentient beings of the past. I have a clear understanding of everything in the world. Rational cognition. Completely diagnose the love of life and death. Handle the sea of life and death. The old man is as dusty as dust. Elder Sherifu. The long boss sees the curtain. Presbyterian Plus. Elder Ananda and others are among them as the first disciples. In addition, there is also Puxian Bodhisattva. Manjushri Bodhisattva. Maitreya and all the bodhisattvas of the time of convergence. They all came here to participate in this puja. There are also 16 bodhisattvas represented by Shanhu. They are respectively Shansi Bodhisattva, Bodhisattva, can't imprison the Bodhisattva. Shantanghua Bodhisattva. Time Bodhisattva. Treasure Bodhisattva. Supreme Bodhisattva. Jigan Bodhisattva. Faith Bodhisattva. Wishing Bodhisattva. Facing the Bodhisattva. Baoyan Bodhisattva. Zhongju Bodhisattva. Jixing Bodhisattva. Liberation Bodhisattva, etc. They all came to participate in this puja. These great bodhisattvas. I admire the virtues of Puxien Bodhisattva. They all express their desire to learn from Puxien Bodhisattva. Take Puxien Bodhisattva as a model. Gather all merits. Practice all good methods widely. Connect all good things. Breath of all beings. Wandering among countless Buddhist countries. The wisdom and divine arm that will be mastered through practice. Help all living beings get out of the sea of life and death. Arrive in various Buddhist countries and enter the soil. These great bodhisattvas are determined to be in the boundless Buddha. Middle school visit and practice. Thus achieving the position of Buddha. They have vowed to go to the Green Heaven Palace. After being loyal there, reincarnated into the palace of the world. Then he abandoned the throne and became a monk. Through various ascetic practices to hone one's body and mind, to find a way out of the sea of misery, in order to conform to the practices of ordinary people in the world, with the unfathomable Zen land and infinite wisdom. Surrendered all kinds of magic obstacles. And that leads to a very subtle solution. Achieved great wisdom that is indistinguishable from the Buddha. Won the respect and admiration of heaven and earth. So they respectfully invited them to preach the scriptures. These great bodhisattvas. I often use Buddhism to help all living beings become aware. Realize the truth. Get rid of the troubles caused by the swords of all kinds of mistakes. Guide sentient beings to bring those. To achieve the root of reincarnation in the three realms. Thoroughly clear. Cleansing and blinding the hearts of all beings. All kinds of dirt. Let their purity be revealed as their true nature. These great bodhisattvas. Regulating sentient beings with Buddhism as a good medicine. Preach to them the subtle truths of Buddhism. Make them understand that they have converted to the Dharma of offering Buddhism. The true truth of the three treasures. Accumulate all merits. Guide the world to true Fukuda. Rescue in various ways. Healing the Middle Ages of the three realms suffered by friendship beings. The three great sufferings of illness and death. What these great bodhisattvas do. Receive the praise of the Buddhas from all over the world. And convention. They will all become Buddhas. Puxian Bodhisattva. They often serve as spiritual mentors to bodhisattvas. Professor. Learn the corresponding methods and cultivation levels of boundlessness. The complete achievement of the immeasurable and boundless bodhisattvas. Good root merit. Received by 10 parties. The love and care of the Buddhas. These great bodhisattvas are in the world of 10 Buddhas. Can achieve various hard bodies and incarnations. Like a very skillful magician. Realize a variety of different images. These images are actually illusory. If you delve deeper, you can't get anything. Bodhisattvas who came to participate in the puja this time, they are all the same as Puxian Bodhisattva. They understand the nature of everything. Have a clear understanding. Clearly understand the true nature of all sentient beings. They also often offer offerings to the Buddhas in the 10 directions. Enlightened predestined beings. When bodhisattvas save sentient beings, the various images that have changed. It was like lightning. Tear apart the web of all evil swords. Freed from the constraints of all kinds of troubles. Their virtues and statements. Far beyond the realm of 20% of the sound and feeling. Into the self-confidence. There's no attachment whatsoever. Bodhisattvas pass through various good bridges. Enlightenment in all worlds. Show the world Shangwen City in a comprehensive way. The names of the 3 cities of Yuanju City and Bodhisattva City. In the 20% of Shangwen and Yuanju, line of sight density nirvana. Got silence. Supreme wisdom beyond life and death. And know all the methods in the top. Enter Huayan Sanmai by mistake at any time. Have a clear grasp of all the ways to escape from suffering and obtain pleasure. Use it freely. Bodhisattvas enter into incredible meditation. You can see the boundless Buddha with your own eyes. In a single thought, you can travel to all Buddhist countries. Can preach Buddhism. Save all beings like Puxian Bodhisattva. Good at preaching Buddhism in various dialects. Guide all beings from the sea of life and death. All the dharmas they preached at the beginning. Far beyond all methods in the world. Always keep in mind. Save sentient beings from the sea of life and death. Use everything to cope with it. Feel free. For those who are trapped in the sea of life and death, they often come uninvited. All kinds of conveniences lead out of the sea of misery of life and death. These bodhisattvas imbued the Dharma in their hearts. Implement in action. It is convenient to impart to all sentient beings through various skills. So that their bodhi heart will not be cut off. These bodhisattvas are endlessly compassionate. Non-leaders sympathize with those who are still trapped in life. Therefore, the friendship of the sea of misery. Scripture everywhere. Start with the absolute truth of everything. Teach various dharmas to escape from suffering and obtain pleasure, so that they don't end up in hell. Go to the 3 evil paths of evil ghosts and beasts. Guide all parties to the opening of the market. Treat all beings in the world as if they were treating themselves. Try to save them. Save them all successfully to that purity. Among the stately nations, obtain the immeasurable merits of the Buddhas of the 10 directions. Make them all limitless. Incredibly intelligent life. These boundless great bodhisattvas all came to Strange Snake Absolute Mountain. By the Sakyamuni Tathagata's side, listen to the Blessed One's bonus statement. There were 7,000 disciples at that time. 500 female disciples at home. And those jade rings, the 4 great nurses in the southeast and northwest of heaven. "33 days in India." The test question is still Happy Yuanshan. Bright day glass, yeah, many days. Gift insurance case day. Gaia case day. Mani Zangshan. Poetry line sky gold palace sky. Unruly. Soft sky miscellaneous rock sky. Rui Tian. Weeksing Tian. Song Music Day. Woodland Days. Sunline Heaven, Yan Mana Thoro Heaven. The sky shines brightly. Wisdom. Jiang Fengshan. Mandala in the sky. Widian. Widelan Guangshan. This 33-day heaven. And the pure sky of the imperial realm. Night Demon Tiandu green sky. Happy Change Day. He speaks freely. Fan Zhongshan in the color world. Fan Fu Tian de Fan Tian. Xiao Guangshan is not bright. Aurora Mirror. Xiao Jingshan. Boundless respect. Dian Jingshan. Wu Yanshan Fu Shengshan. Guanguoshan Wu Fanshan. No heat. Shangxian Tianshan Jianshan. The celestial beings of the sky. They also participated in this puja together. At that time, the Buddha Sakyamuni was majestic and solemn. In high spirits, the body came together like melted gold. Like a bright mirror. Clear and cool inside and out. The light emitted by the body is very comfortable. Mingyao Guangda. And the colors of light are constantly changing. Colored in light. Light and color convert to each other. The shape of light is constantly changing. It gets better. The divine light sent out is really wonderful. Elder Ananda saw this scene. I thought to myself, the Blessed One looks dignified today. The appearance is majestic and solemn. Face and rhyme. Peace of mind. Reflecting this Saha world so magnificent and solemn. This has never been seen before. To have this opportunity to meet such a special face as him. So lucky. And rare. Think of this. And he stood up. Organized the kasaya that is draped on the body. He knelt before the Buddha. He Chang said to the Buddha, Master, you have entered deep meditation today. Live in the strangest realm. Live in the wonderful realm that only the Buddhas in the 10 directions have. And lives as a teacher of the 3 realms. Do your best to save the suffering of all beings. In the most comfortable realm. This realm. The past, the future. Now all the Buddhas in the 10 directions are in love with each other. Master, you are now missing the past. Or is it the Buddha who will be achieved in the future? Still missing what has been achieved at this stage. What about the Buddhas of Shifang? Why are you shining today? The light emitted is so bright and clean. Auspicious. Shusheng. Subtle. Please open the market for us. The Blessed One said, "Very well." Very good. You are from the forest of Steles. We hope to bring them great benefits and happiness. Talent. To be able to ask me such delicate and comfortable questions. You ask. Its merits have been compared to the calamity. Feeding an arhat under a day. All parties. And all life. The accumulated merits are also millions of times. Why is that? All beings from now on will be one because of the questions you ask. Alienation from the sea of life and death. Ananda. There is no infinite compassion. Pity those who are still in the sea of life and death in the three realms. Fallen beings. So I came to this Saha world. Teach the Dharma that guides all people from suffering to happiness. I hope to save all living beings from the misery of life and death. Enable them to reap real benefits. These are rare. Just like a flower in a pool. Hard to see. The question you have asked today. It has countless benefits for all beings in the three realms. The question you just asked. It can bring great benefits to all beings in the three realms. Ananda. You should know. The wisdom of the Buddha is profound, is immeasurable. There are no obstacles. In a single thought, can experience infinite boundless knots. That's a long time. No parts of the body have increased or decreased. How can this be done? Buddha's meditation and wisdom. Supreme in all worlds. Unrivaled. All things are used freely in the realm of Buddha. Do whatever you want. Pan, please listen very carefully. And think hard. I will tell you separately. Buddha told Ananda. In the past. Unbelievable in the Yangless tree realm. Dingguang Tathagata appeared in this world. Educate dudo-boundless beings from the sea of life and death. Redness. After setting the light on the Tathagata, Guangyuan Tathagata came to the world again. Educate dudo-boundless beings from the sea of life and death. After that, there is moonlight. Sandalwood Tathagata. Tathagata, King of Fanshin. Sumeru Heavenly Rulai. Sumeru and other medicine Tathagata. Moonlight Tathagata. Positive Tathagata. Pair Scale Tathagata. Helpless Tathagata. Dragon Heaven Tathagata. Luminous Tathagata. And Minding Tathagata. Motionless as milk. Glazed glass is as beautiful as milk. Glazed golden Tathagata. Kinzo Tathagata. Sunshine Tathagata. Words follow the Tathagata. Earthweight Tathagata. Moon phase Tathagata. Rian Tathagata. Release Warangdai. Solomon Bright Tathagata. Cape Avatar Tathagata. Shuagong Tathata. Daxiang Tathagata. The Tathagata. Xian also came. Vayan Tathagata. Mayouting Tathagata. Yongli Tathagata. Merit Pool Painted Tathagata. Jasper Moonlight Tathagata. The sun and moon are as bright as glass. Supreme Glazed Light Tathagata. Help others get started. Bodhi Wazoo. Moon Tathagata. Sunshine Tathagata. Huase Wangrulai. Water Moonlight Tathagata. Except for obsession with the Tathagata. Calcium Plated Milk Wash. Have fun. Swift Tathagata. Fa Hua Tathagata. Luan Yin Tathagata. Lion Voice Tathagata. Dragon Yin Tathagata. Living in the world and waiting for the Buddhas and Tathagata to destroy the governor one after another. Then, the King of Freedom in the world, Rude, came to this world. He also has 10 virtues. They are not listed respectively. Coup d'etat. Folk group. Good deed. World knot. Raising husband. Celestial teacher. British Communist Party. Buddha. Blessed One. He lived 42 knots. Preach scriptures for the heavens and all beings in the world at that time. There was a king of a great country. His name is King Shirao. After hearing what Jiang Jing said about the freedom of the world, very happy. The beginning of the Buddha can also lead the mind back. One religion. To achieve the great ideal of the Buddha's throne. However, life. So he gave up his kingdom. He became a monk. Legal burial. In order to achieve this great goal as soon as possible, he gave as much as he could. Rigorous adherence to the various precepts formulated by the Buddhas. For the insult and bullying of any sentient being to him, there was no hatred. Strive to be innocent on the path of practice. Conscientious. Diligent. On the road to enlightenment, love is not messy. Highly focused. Cultivate all methods. Learn more and accumulate various wisdom. The compassion in my heart never stops. After you get the benefit, connect all good things more widely. Bring more benefits to predestined beings. The cultivation base necessary for the Bodhisattva Deo is all dedication. Endless life. Fazang BQ is extremely intelligent. Perseverance. Good at thinking. And he is interested in Buddha. The firm faith and understanding of the three jewels. He was number one among all the practitioners at that time. He took 4 to heart. Never forget. I'm doing it physically and mentally. Get rid of all evil views and delusions. His diligent and diligent spiritual spirit. No one could match him at the time. Burying a monk one day. Come into the world and live in the dwelling place of King Rulai. Kneeling in front of the Buddha. Vigorously visit. Hands together. Praise the King of Freedom in the world with ode of sacrifice. And set up a broad and ambitious volunteer. He said that the Tathagata was subtle and severe. There is nothing in the world. Bright light shines in 10 directions. Sun and moon candle. All addiction medicine. The Blessed One. Respond to the sound. Friendship is splashed with tears. You can also offer clothes with wonderful and dark colors. Make all living beings splash with tears. May I be purified by Buddha. Law should be popularized. Borderless. Advocate the definition of fine entry. Very deep and subtle method. Wisdom is as deep as the sea. The heart is quiet and tiring. Beyond the boundless fun gate. Pseudo-Bodhi. Dark. Nameless is never. Or recently. 3 charms. Just like the past boundless Buddha. Not necessarily a group teacher. Can save all the worlds. Birth, old age, illness, and death. Always see people without losing. Diligence will definitely lead to 6 waves. There is another way to have a relationship. Those who spend. Ambassadorial Buddha. If you are respectful, kill the saint. It is better to be brave and seek justice. May it be safe. 3 demons horizontal light. Illuminate everything. Dare to win the majority of young people into the house. Shusheng Solemn. Wusalin. Reincarnation Jew goes to the tears of all living beings. Dormitory I break. Be happy. Changyun Sixin. Put friendship. Ending the endless suffering of sentient beings. We have decided to stand firm as Buddha. Smart Masayuki. Even in the midst of suffering. Never give up. After Fazang Bhikkhu finished this tribute. Once again, I will ask the Confucianism of freedom and death in the world. Blessed One, I am practicing the path of Bodhisattva today. To establish the great ideal of achieving the position of Buddha. Hope Master, as much as possible, teach me all the classics and spiritual practices. I must believe and obey. Follow your starting practice. Pull out the painful root that causes the cycle of life and death as soon as possible. Quickly achieve Supreme Buddhism. If one day my wish can be fulfilled, Then my wisdom and Buddha body shone brightly. The Buddhist world in which you live, and my name after becoming a Buddha, can be spread all over the 10 Buddhist countries. Those celestial beings of other worlds, and including Viviparus, teacher and student, hanging and all those who lay eggs, will scramble to be reborn to my Buddha country. After entering my world, all become bodhisattvas. Lord, I have set this ideal here. Better than countless other countries. I wonder if this ideal is possible to achieve. The world is free, King Rulai. After listening to the statement of the bhikkhu, just started, I'll give you an analogy. The ocean is so vast. If a person wants seawater to nourish the liver, even sports, just persevere. Persevere. Even after a long time. It doesn't have to bottom the water. As long as you are sincere and inspirational, you will achieve the position of Buddha. Jinjin does not know. What else can't be achieved? Think about it for yourself. What kind of Buddhism do you practice to achieve all the solemnity of Buddha, and then continue to be ashamed according to this Dharma? You will know for yourself that you should teach. What kind of closeness to Buddhism to build? Chi educates all beings. Fa Zhang Shu Dao Shi Zun. What you preach about perseverance is extensive and profound. Supreme. In my current state, it is incomprehensible. World-honored one, you have everything in the world. Aware of all truth. The supreme magic method for the Buddhas in the 10 directions, and the pure and solemn Buddha. Do your best to promote. If I knew that the Buddhas are infinite, how to practice the solemn and beautiful Pure Land of Buddhism? Will think seriously and practice strictly according to these methods. Failed to achieve the goal. Never give up. The world is free, King Rulai. Know that the Fey Tibetan earth is of high moral character. In high spirits, the ideal is grand. So I gave him a detailed introduction to 21 billion close friends. The solemn and complete Buddha's Pure Land. And 21 billion a Buddhist land. One by one in front of him, The Queen Mother of Liberty came to be a Fazang monk. Site of these Buddhist Pure Lands. 100 billion years in total. The Fazang monk heard in detail about the beginning of the Buddha. And see with your own eyes. At 21 billion the solemn grandeur of a Buddhist land. I can't help but send it out in my heart. Wish for supreme comfort. Dharma Tibet Earth from every Buddhist country. And shortcomings. Compare. And summary. Therefore, the country that will achieve its own future success. Gained a rather comprehensive understanding. And found the direction of practice. Fazang Earth in a new place. Surprise practice. And keep your ideals from beginning to end. Keep it up. Over a period of up to 5 quarters. And solemnly 21 billion the closeness of the Buddha. Among all kinds of prosperity, have been thoroughly researched. It's like facing a Buddhist world. Finally, he decided on his future archer's Buddha country. The degree of beauty of the scriptures will far exceed the 21 billion Pure Land of Buddhas. And these imperfections of the Buddha world, not at all in the world of his future shooter.